Memory recall on the Sony A6000 camera. Memory recall is MR on the mode dial. Memory recall allows you to select one of three previously saved camera settings. Let's take a look. Here are three settings I currently have in the camera. The first one here is program mode, ISO 320, single shot autofocus, continuous shooting, RAW. The second, manual mode. The third, shutter priority, ISO 200, autofocus. Go back to number 1 and you can scroll down to see the other settings associated with this number 1 memory recall. Likewise for the other two memory recall slots. Okay, how do I save a setting to memory recall? First, set up the camera to the settings you want. I mean everything. One of my favorite settings is aperture priority, ISO 100, focus mode of AFS. I like my aperture at 8.0, drive mode to continuous shooting. You can set up single shooting, you can set up a metering mode, etc. Once you have all the settings set, go to menu. This one here, the first panel, number 7. And scroll down to memory. Hit enter. Look in the upper left, it says select register. So just choose which number, 1 through 3, that you want these particular settings saved to. I'm going to save to number 1. So just press enter, the center button in the control wheel. That's it. I have just saved those set of settings to memory recall number 1. Did you notice that there was no warning that you are about to override a previously saved setting in the number 1 memory recall? That's one of the problems with this memory recall. It is easy to overwrite previously saved settings. So how do you recall a setting? Turn the mode dial to MR, hit enter, choose one of the three saved settings and hit enter. I'll choose number 1, and these are my settings that I have just saved. Now fire away with the camera. The camera is using those settings that you see. Another problem is that it's difficult to quickly change from one memory recall setting to another. One way is that you have to go into the menu, choose memory recall, and now you can change to another memory recall setting. Another way is you can turn the mode dial off memory recall and back on memory recall. Another problem is that you cannot program one of the programmable buttons to memory recall. On a side note, if you want to see my video on programmable buttons, I'll put a link at the end of this video. For example, say I want to program the AEL button to bring up memory recall. Here is a list of things that are programmable. Memory is programmable, but that just brings up the select memory register to save to memory recall. I'll go through this list real quick. Nope, no memory recall. Okay, that's it. That's memory recall. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. Click here to see the video on programmable buttons.